Hello and welcome to the very first video on Eduvora Academy, the channel dedicated to helping you master your final year project, academic research, and everything in between. So if you're a student at the ND, HND, BSc, MSc, or PhD level, and you want to learn how to write your project with confidence and graduate without stress, you are in the right place. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell because every week we'll be doing a breakdown of project writing in a way that it will be very practical and it will be by step and easy to follow. Now in this first video, I will show you exactly how to choose your final year project topic that gets approved ASAP, even if you have no idea of where to start. Whether you're in HND, whether you're in ND, BSc, or even MSc, right? This video is definitely for you. In fact, not just that, I will show you how to generate hot topics using AI tools like ChatGPT to generate your topics that match your course, your supervisor, and your department's expectation. So what you just have to do for me right now is grab your jotter, let's make excellence happen, right? So the learning goals for this is by the end of this lesson, you will understand how to choose a final year project topic that aligns with your course. Not just that, it solves a real-time problem and meets your department's expectations. You will learn the key factors supervisors consider before approving a topic and how to avoid common mistakes students make. Most importantly, you will discover how to use AI tools like I've already said, ChatGPT and Genie AI. Without further ado, let's dive in, right? So, why most students struggle with their project topic, the first thing that we are going to address is that it is the elephant in the room, right? The elephant in the room. Now you will ask, what is the elephant in the room? The funny part is that most students wait till their supervisor forces a topic on them. It's not meant to be so, right? That is totally wrong because if you don't understand the topic, you cannot defend it. And if it's too broad, you will waste your time. And if it's too narrow, you will definitely run out of content, right? So you don't want to be at that spot where your supervisor will deliver to you a project topic or he will force a topic on you that you will get confused along the line. Okay, so the sweet spot is that a topic that is specific, researchable, and tied to a real life problem is what gets approved ASAP. So let's go through the 5 criteria your topic must meet to get approved ASAP, like to get approved fast. I call it the 5 rules for choosing topic that gets approved. All right, so let's dive into the number one. The number one is it must be relevant to your course of study, right? It must be relevant to your course of study. You don't have to be in business admin and then you're choosing a topic that is in computer science. It doesn't really work like that, right? You should choose a topic that reflects your department. You cannot choose you're not in public admin and then you are choosing a topic that says design and implementation of a learning system in computer science. That is actually out of your course of study, right? Because it is not relevant to your course of study. So you have to choose a topic that is relevant to your course of study. You get that, right? So let's go to the next one. The next one is it must solve a real problem. Yeah, you don't just choose a topic like that because most of you just go online and then choose any topic. It doesn't work like that, right? So your topic must solve a real-time problem, right? It must solve a real-time problem. So how does it solve a real-time problem? There is a formula I differently use for this, right? I use the effect of X on X or the effect of X on Y or like that. So it could be like maybe the effect of inflation on small business survival in Port Harcourt, right? You can see that this is a problem solving um topic, right? It will not be disapproved by any lecturer at all, right? Because why? I said it is the effect of X on Y. You get the point. So your project topic must solve a real-time problem. It must solve a real-time problem. The next one, it must be researchable. Yeah, It must be researchable. So you don't just pick a topic that you cannot find data on it, right? That you cannot find questionnaire or existing document on it. If not, you will suffer. Sorry for that language. You will definitely scratch your foot to get a lot of content. Even if you try to like use AI to generate all of those things, AI needs data, right? AI needs data. AI makes research, right? So your topic that you're choosing, it must be researchable and not just a topic that suits your own emotions, right? It must be researchable. It must have a lot of data for it. There must be existing documents for it, right? So that is one way that you get your topic approved ASAP. The next one, it must be approvable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get that. It must be approvable because why? Some departments already have a list of approved areas. Right? They have a list of approved area. So instead of you to like start stressing yourself, you can just check with past students, check the HND list, and then avoid all of those banned topics, right? You get that, right? So that is it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So it doesn't have to be more complicated. The next thing is it must match your capacity. It must match your capacity. You don't choose a topic that you cannot deal on. Right? Don't bite what you can chew. So if you are bad at statistics, you don't need to pick a topic that needs regression analysis, except you are ready to learn or pay for help. You get that? So you don't want to be put under pressure or put in that situation where you'll be running helter skelter. It doesn't work like that, right? It doesn't work like that. So it must match your capacity. It must be of something that you can do without stress. Even if you put stress, it will be minimal stress, right? It will be minimal stress. So that is the five rule, or those are the five rules that you can use in choosing your topic for it to get approved ASAP, right? Now I've showed you that. Let's go to the most interesting part, right? The most interesting part, how to use AI to generate your final year project topics that get approved. We all know about ChatGPT. We all know there are a lot of AI tools out there that you can use to generate your topics, right? You can use to generate your research topics and all of that. There are a lot of AIs out there, but the best I use is ChatGPT. I've used it for my student in ND, HND, BSc, MSc, and PhD. And trust me, you can't beat that, right? You cannot beat that. So it is definitely very good. Like it is very good, and it will help you to get your topic get approved like ASAP, like without wasting much time. So that is it. Yeah. So you can actually use tools like ChatGPT to generate project topics in less than 2 minutes. In less than 2 minutes. It's not something that is very, very difficult. So the first thing you need to do is go to your chat.openai.com. You all know about ChatGPT. If you don't know about ChatGPT, go to chat.openai.com. Then once you open it, you create an account. Once you create an account, or you can even use it. The funny part is that you can use it without opening an account. That is how amazing it is. But it is good that you have an account so that you can have data of everything you are doing. Right, so you don't have to, I lost this thing I'm doing, I lost the topic and all of those things. So that is why I always advise my students to open account with ChatGPT. Now, when you go to ChatGPT, the first thing you want to do is go to the search box and then type give me 10 final year projects in your department. If you're in mass comm, if you're in public admin, if you're in computer science, whatever department that you are, you type give me 10 final year project topics in mass communication suitable for if you're a BSc student, you can say suitable for a BSc student in Nigeria based on real life problems and recent trends. That is the prompt. My friend, that is the prompt. No big deal, nothing much, just that, right? And ChatGPT will just keep rolling lots of topic for you. And then to get it more exciting, you can tell you choose the best three for me. Mhm. After he has generated that 10 for you, right? After he has generated that 10 for you, what you just have to do is tell him to choose the best three for you. And then if it is from the best three that you will submit, and then one will be approved, you can see that it's not really hard for it, right? It's not hard. It's not hard, right? So that is it. ChatGPT will give you a lot of answer. Just give me 10 final year project topics in your department, mass comm, suitable for a BSc. If you're HND, you can do HND. If you're BSc, if you're ND, you can do ND. If you're MSc, you can do MSc. If you're PhD, you can do PhD student in Nigeria based on real life problems and recent trends. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And once it has given you those 10 topics, I said you just tell him to choose the best three for you. And boom, you have it. Boom, you have it. Right? That is it. You don't need a lot. So those are the things you just need. Those are the things you need. Those are the things you need. Right? Those are the things you need. You don't need to like start looking from one place to the other and then look, my this thing did not get approved or something. It doesn't work like that. So now what do you do if your project is rejected? What do you do if your project is rejected? Or your topic is rejected? What do you do? It's as simple as that. Sometimes even your best topic may be bounced. That is it. Your best topic may be bounced. And then you ask me, so what should you do? The first thing you need to do is don't argue. Mhm. Don't argue. You need to ask if your supervisor is a sir or is a man. You need to ask him, what part of this topic should I change? That is where dialogue comes in. You don't need to be an enemy to your supervisor, right? You don't need to be an enemy to your supervisor. So you have to ask him, what part of this topic should I change? And then he will tell you. He will tell you. And then the next thing I know that you can do is rewrite it and return it in 24 hours. Yeah, because fast action actually shows seriousness. Your supervisor will say, this person is actually serious with this. So the person, instead of the person to stress you, the person will just approve one for you. Yeah, because fast action shows seriousness. This has worked for me and my student. No cap. So that is how it is. Then the next thing I know that you can do is always have a backup idea ready, right? Always have a backup idea ready. So those are the things you can do to avoid, or those are the things you can do when your topic is being rejected. It's as simple as that. You don't need to do anything more. You don't need to do anything more. So that is it. So if you find this video very helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Eduvora Academy, where we help you write, defend, and graduate like a genius. Drop your course and I will give you topics that are very hot in your department, right? I will give you hot topics that are hot in your department so that you can use it. And the way you use it, and then you'll be very, very glad that you chose this topic. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time. Love you.